Good morning. I'm Mike Moon, State Representative for Lawrence County in Southwest Missouri. And today I have with me my friend Tom Hurst. And Tom Hurst is a representative in Osage, Missouri. And today we're here to talk about the Beef Checkoff. Tom, can you briefly describe what the Beef Checkoff is all about?
In its simplest terms, the Beef Checkoff is whenever someone markets an animal of beef production in the state of Missouri, automatically, mandatorily, there is $1 taken out of the check per head per transaction that is then sent to half of it remains in the state of Missouri with the Missouri Beef Industry Council. The other 50 cents goes to the National Beef Industry Council. And with that money, we would hope that they would use it to promote beef, which is their intent, even though it does not just say Missouri beef, American beef, it's beef in general. So they actually do get that check off on imported beef. But that is basically all this comes down to is that $1. At one time, the thought was it was going to be a 50-cent increase, which was passed, but there was, at the discretion of the board with the Beef Industry Council, that it could be $1. After it passed, they took that vote, and so whenever you vote on that checkoff this year, you're voting either for or against that $1 period.
Okay, so the legislature passed a bill last year from the Missouri House that allows another vote for the Beef Checkoff. And what will this new vote do?
Basically what it did, whenever we voted, there was a meeting in Sedalia, which I attended, in which the Director Fordyce of the Department of Ag was there. It was then left up to him from that meeting to determine whether or not the vote would actually take place. After the meeting, I talked with him, and it was pretty apparent, and it's come to fruition, the fact that that vote will come into effect. Where we're at in the process now, though, unfortunately, the deadline to register to vote as a producer was March 4th. So if you're listening today and you want to vote and you haven't registered, I asked last night if there was going to be an extension to the deadline. I was told probably not, so you're out.
So with this vote, the checkoff is $1 now.
Correct.
What will it raise to, or will it lower?
No, it won't lower it. What it will be, it'll mandatorily now $1 is taken. If this passes, it will be $2.
Okay. And you mentioned this money is used for promotion of the beef industry, for education, and then for research.
Correct.
Is there anything our listeners could look at, or any place they could look at to find out where the money is spent, how much money is raised?
As far as the information on it, you can go to the Missouri Beef Industry Council online and look that up. You can look up Missouri Beef Checkoff, or even if you go to Missouri Checkoff, it may come up. So there's a lot of articles been written, both for and against. The Industry Council did come out with a fact sheet that very general in what they say the money is being used for and where. As far as specifics, they don't have to tell us, and so I couldn't tell you line item what they spend the money on.
And I want to talk just briefly about the mission of the Beef Checkoff. They're promoting beef. Are they promoting Missouri beef?
It is not a promotion. Whenever I looked into it, their mission statement is to promote beef. So by that, and so that's where people, if they ask me, why are we importing more beef than we're exporting? Well, whenever the National Federation or Beer Council imports meat into the United States, for every 592 pounds, they get 60 cents. So they actually collect the checkoff on imported meat. So there is no incentive for them to protect American beef, even though you would hope that would be part of their mission statement. But with that, it tells me that they're just there for the beef.
Well, I think that's a pretty good synopsis. It's a little bit more complicated than we have time to get in today, but sure do appreciate you telling us briefly what it's all about. And so there you have it, folks. If you want to learn more about the Beef Checkoff, Tom, how can they contact you and learn more about that?
They can look me up at the Missouri House of Representatives. They can look at Facebook. They can message me, email me, or call me, whatever they want to do. I'd be glad to answer any questions they have.
Great, thank you. And well, as always, folks, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.